Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the Q2FY25 results conference call of Anant Raj Ltd, hosted by Emkay Global Financial Services. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then zero on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Harsh Pathak from Emkay Global Financial Services. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Palak. Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome the management of Anant Raj and thank them for this opportunity. We have with us today Mr. Amit Sarin, Managing Director, Mr. Pankaj Gupta, Chief Financial Officer, and Mr. Manoj Goyal, Chief Business Officer. I shall now hand over the call to them. Over to you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Harsh. First of all, a very happy Diwali to everyone, and thank you for taking up the time to attend our conference call, our earnings call. Thank you once again. First of all, I'd like to introduce, I have my colleagues, Mr. Pankaj Gupta, Mr. Manoj Goyal, and Mr. Ashim Sareen, who's the CEO and the director of the company, and he heads the data center division. As we were preempting that there will be a lot of questions on the data center, so we requested him to join as well. So I'm sure everybody has got a chance to go through the numbers of the company, and this is one of the best numbers the company has reported so far. But we want to tell you one thing, that this is just the beginning. The story has just begun. And we are very proud and happy to share that this time not only the real estate division of the company has been contributing a lot to the company for the past 3 years, but this time the data center revenues have also started to kick in into the company. And all the real estate projects as planned and as discussed by us in our previous calls and on our various updates in our presentations and all are fully on track. There is no delay whatsoever. And everything was on track and has been launched on the decided dates. Number one. Number two, the company was already into co-location, as we all know, that the company successfully initially started with 3 megawatts and added another 3. In our last call in April, we had informed everybody that the company is now going to be venturing out into having its own cloud. And this was done in the month of April this year, and we very proudly and happily would like to share that we have already done that. On the 7th of October, the company launched its own cloud called Ashok Cloud, named after our founder chairman, Shri Ashok Sareen. We got very good response for it, and this today has placed Anant Raj Group as one of the main players of not only data center but cloud also. So today we are a single stop solution for everything. If somebody wants simple co-location, we can provide that. If somebody wants to have cloud, we can do that. Somebody wants servers, we can do that. And various services which, as we go by, Mr. Ashim Sareen will explain further. Other than this, vis-a-vis the real estate division, the company has added another 20 acres of land in Gurgaon. And that is as per the growth plan of the company, which the company also discussed in the earnings call. One very good thing which the company has done, we are fully in the earnings call last time. We had mentioned that Anant Raj is going to be a zero-debt company by December 24, and we are fully on track to do that. So all things compared to the previous call, fully on track. Now I'll request our CFO, Mr. Pankaj, to give you a financial update. Over to Pankaj.
Thank you, sir. Firstly, I would like to extend my warm wishes to everyone for happy and prosperous Diwali. I hope this festive season brings you joy and success to all of you. We are pleased to announce that this has been the best quarter and half year in the history of our company so far, achieving a record-breaking result across key financial metrics. We announced that we have achieved a revenue of 524 crore, which represents a growth of 54% compared to Q2 of last financial year. For the first half of FY25, revenue growth stood at 51% over H1 FY24. In addition, our operational efficiency and focus on cost management enable us to deliver robust growth in EBITDA and profitability. For Q2FY25, we recorded an EBITDA of rupees 124 with a year-on-year growth of 40%. And for H1FY25, EBITDA rose by 49% compared to the previous year. Our profit after tax for Q2FY25 was rupees 106 crore, reflecting a remarkable 75% growth year-on-year. While PAT for the first half of FY25 saw an increase of 78%, further highlighting our strong execution and cash flow management. As we discussed in our previous update, we remain firmly on track of achieving a net debt free status by the end of next quarter, a key strategic objective for Anant Raj Ltd. This milestone is integral to our broader vision of strengthening our balance sheet and enhancing financial flexibility. I am pleased to report that we have made a substantial progress toward this goal, with a further reduction of our net debt by 124 crore during Q2FY25 compared to Q1FY25. Our outstanding net debt stands at just rupees 95 crore as on 30th September 2024. This is the achievement reflects our disciplined approach to debt management and is supported by the strong operational cash flow, which have enabled us to aggressively reduce our leverage over the past few quarters. Now, I would like to hand over the floor to Mr. Manoj Goyal, CBO Anant Raj Ltd, to give update on business front. Thank you.
Thank you, Pankaj, and good afternoon, everyone, and a warm welcome, and happy Diwali to everyone. As Pankaj mentioned, we are delighted to report the strongest performance of this quarter of the company, which demonstrate our strong teamwork and the organization effort to maintain the growth and to build a strong infrastructure. Our targeted investment has enhanced, already translated into tangible results, and that is reflecting into the results of the company. See, we have done a lot of things operationally, but there are certain key operational highlights which I want to highlight to everyone. As Amit sir has mentioned that we have commenced 6 megawatt IT load of the data center at our Manesar facility, and the work is on 21 megawatt is going with a full speed. So this will reach to 28 megawatt of IT load at Manesar and the Panchkula by end of FY 2025. In the meantime, we have also commenced cloud services, and the pilot project of half megawatt of the IT load has already been commenced. And this cloud will be initially providing infrastructure as a service, which has been built along with the world's best of the OEM and the service provider. In addition to the infrastructure as a service, the company has a plan to take this infrastructure as a service to the platform as a service and software as a service in the coming time. As Amit sir again mentioned that we have acquired about 20 acres of the land in the Gurgaon, and that will enhance the overall development portfolio of the real estate side, that in the prime area of the Gurgaon. As you all aware that we have launched a group housing project called State Residences, for which the construction work has been commenced and it's going in a full place. We are constructing the project with the most advanced technology, and our affordable housing in Tirupati, the work has also been commenced at that place also. When we come to the JV with the Birla, the phase 1, the delivery of the phase 1 has already been commenced, and about 228 units has already been handed over. Thank you. Now I'll request MD Saab to take the floor and take the questions and answers.
I hope everybody understood the update. Everybody is more than welcome to ask us any questions if they want to. Over to you, please.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking the question. Ladies and gentlemen, We will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Gautam Shroff from Numama. Please go ahead.
Congratulations, Amitji, on a stellar quarter. You've entered a 100 crore club.
Thank you, Gautamji.
That is something, that's an achievement, I would say. Too many more. Amitji, my first question to you and Team Anant Raj is, we also read about you announcing a fundraise program. So, how aggressive are the growth plans and how are you thinking 2 years, 3 years down the line?
As of now, this fundraising is completely focused. It's going to be 2,100 crores, out of which promoters are going to put in 100, and we will go to the market for the balance 2,000. The main focus of this fundraising is going to be for the data center business. As you know, one new development, this year has been that the company has come into clouds. The company is fully funded and fully on track for its first 28 megawatts. For that, we do not need any money. But in the coming year, and we are almost there at 28 now, so in the coming year, we plan to add another 35, taking the total to 63 megawatts. And in this 63 megawatts, sir, after launching Ashok Clouds, we are very confident because we've got very good response for Ashok Cloud, the cloud services which the company is launched. And like we just, when we explained on the call, sir, today we are a single stop shop solution for any cloud need of any client anywhere in the world. Of course, the focus is always going to be India. So in this situation, sir, we feel that out of this 63 megawatt, 14 megawatt can be, as of now, depending on our fund position and the fundraising which we are going to do, can be easily put into clouds. And this takes the cloud business into the data center business and Anant Raj Clouds into a different horizon, sir. In this, you are going to be then competing with all the hyperscalers and the largest ones in the world. So that is the category we want to go into. And as it is already public knowledge, sir, the technical tie-up for the product which we have launched so far, for which we got very good response, is with Orange, the French company. Right. So it's doing pretty well. So that is the focus of the fundraising, sir.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. The next question is from the line of Akshat from Niveshaay. Please go ahead.
So, congratulations, first of all.
Actually, how are you? Yes, thank you, sir.
Yes. So, my question is there any realignment in the guidance for number of data center capacity to build over the years, like by 2029 or 2030, when it will be like 307 megawatts?
Akshat, we are fully on track, sir. As you know, there are 3 locations the company is working on. As of now, location number 1, which is Manesar, has already started. Location number 2, which is Panchkula, is about to start and should be up and running by December this year. So another 2 months to go, we will be starting Panchkula as well. And the third one is going to be Rai. In the coming year, Rai is going to start as well. So as of now, the focus vis-a-vis the location is going to be these 3 locations. But what is going to be different is, sir, that rather than just being a co-location player, which means that you will always, if you are only a co-location player, you are always dependent on hyperscalers for business, sir. But now with the cloud coming in and kicking and getting very good response, so we are going to add on these services. So out of 63, 14 will go, which is almost say about 25%. So we plan to maintain the same ratio. But we see a lot of business coming in, sir. So subject to our fund position, we will try and develop more of cloud because that is, much better in terms of cash flow and profitability if compared to the co-location.
Okay, thank you. So another question I would ask that what is your...
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Sir, can you use your handset?
Actually, can you be a little louder? Sorry.
Okay. Am I audible now?
Now, yes.
Yes. So what is the capex cost for building a cloud service? For what is for 1 megawatt of that?
See, actually, the ballpark figures for a cloud, although this business is actually calculated in terabyte, megabyte, and petabyte, but if you just put it in simple words, 1 megawatt has an additional investment of close to 100 crores. So that is how expensive it is. But then the horizon is very wide, sir.
Yes.
So that is what, and we calculate 1.5, for which we got very good response. And this is one of the best qualities available in the world which we have been able to launch.
So can we compare the type of service with like a companies like E2in and etc.?
Just throw us a loud order, sir, please.
So can we compare the type of service we are providing with the companies like E2in networks?
This I'll request Mr. Ashim Sareen to answer. Ashimji.
Yes, sir. The services that we are offering now is basically infrastructure as a service. So that is the first layer of the cloud services, and that we've already started. And with time, the intent is to move on to platform as a service and software as a service, but that will take some time. But yes, we are at par with what the other players are offering in the market as far as infrastructure as a service is concerned.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Participants who wish to ask questions may press star and 1 at this time. The next question is from the line of Pravas Petia from Aditya Birla MF. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. The first thing about this fundraise, 2100 odd crores, how you plan to deploy it among various verticals, say data center, residential? What is the game plan there?
This is purely data center, sir. This fund is going to be purely for data centers. For our real estate, we are completely funded with our internal sources. We do not need any money, sir. So this fund will be mainly to get into the cloud business, sir, because this cloud business fairly for the company is new. But thanks to the co-location which the company created, which in terms of quality is one of the best which we were able to deliver. So that is what generated this demand for coming into data centers also, and that's how we came into it. And now today we have successfully started 0.5, which is up and running now, sir. This is in 2 categories. Ashim, can you explain the 2 categories, please?
So basically, sir, what we've done is we've started with a private cloud, and almost 50% of whatever we've set up right now, and the remaining 50% is for a government community cloud, which actually qualifies as a sovereign cloud. Because after we started with our co-location business, we saw a lot of requirement from our clients coming in for cloud services, where they wanted us to shift them from a capex model to a opex model. That is how we started building up our own cloud services. And now what we've launched is actually the first step, because we were very cautious in our approach, and we've started with infrastructure as a service, where we are putting in the servers, we are putting in the routers, the firewall, the switches, and basically we are giving the customers come on board, they set up their own virtual machine, and they are able to manage their operations on their own. And the complete infrastructure is maintained and operated by us.
So इसमें सर क्या है कि most of the fund which we are going to be raising is co-location, sir. We are up to 28. We are completely funded. We do not need any money. That real estate is taken care of. But now when we want to get into the cloud, we feel that 14 megawatt is going to convert into terabyte and megabyte. That's one thing. But can comfortably, as of now, can be consumed by the market. We do not see any demand problems there. So we want to invest this much to get into clouds, and this will make us one of the largest players in the country doing this.
Sure, just I missed that number. How is the conversion from, say, megawatt cloud to crores of capex?
Sir, crore of capex is about 100, sir. 1 megawatt and additional cost of 100 is required to convert 1 megawatt into clouds.
Sure. And on this 0.5 megawatt, which
sir,
you have already
we did it ourselves from our internal sources, and we got very good response for it, sir.
So already the rentals are coming on this one?
Already started. So the good part about cloud is that your rentals start from day one. Co-location, things take time because the premises, the hyperscale, the facility is made, then you hand it over, then the servers start to come in. But this year, in this case, your revenues start from day one itself. So in this case, the revenues have actually started from 7th of October, sir. So as and when we multiply, we see good demand, we'll keep filling it up, sir.
And on 100% utilization, this 0.5 megawatt translate to what revenue number?
So this 0.5 will actually generate close to 75 crores of revenue.
Sure.
Just to add one thing here, sir. This cost that we are talking about, cloud can go to any extent, and this is only for the basic level services. As I said, infrastructure as a service. So the cost and revenues are for infrastructure as a service that we are talking about. But then we would want to move on to the next level also, like platform as a service, and then later on software as a service. So these numbers that we are talking about is only for the basic level of cloud, which we've started operating now.
So the basic idea is these are basic numbers, sir. So they will only go higher once we keep on adding services, sir.
Okay. And sir, on this 28 megawatt, which is kind of supposed to come up by FY25 end, how much is already tied up with clients and?
Completely tied up, sir. Fully tied up, sir. Isme se we will divert around 25% of this towards our cloud business. So, but then we will catch up very fast because the work will continue, and by next year we will be almost 63 megawatts.
Sure. And any private client which has come up so far in our system?
Already, sir. We've already started getting private clients now, sir. Sorry, we can't, there are NDAs in place, we can't take names, and it's not even healthy to take names like this, but now, today, we have a mixture of all categories of clients.
Sure. And so just lastly on this 20 acres of land parcel you were talking about, on the presentation there is some 11.5 acres. So is this the same thing which is...
So 11 is a part of that, yes, Bilkul sir. And other than that, we have another 9 which have already been done.
So at what cost this has come up?
Manojji, if you can just give a small brief.
So see, typically there are two kind of acquisition we did. One is a large portion, one is a small portion which is stuck in between our township, where the land cannot be independently used. So the land which cannot be independently used and is a small chunk of land that come very cheap, and the chunk of the land come at a slightly higher price. So we spend about 20 crore rupees an acre if you translate into the money terms, average. For this.
Okay.
This is reasonable, sir. Very reasonable compared to today's prices, sir.
Yeah, and sir, it says that CTG Properties 100% equity shares, which has a partnership interest. So this is not entire 11.35 which accrues to us. There is a partner, external partner also.
There is so because buying out the whole thing was not would have been too expensive. So there is a partner in this. So, but then all the development rights and everything will be done by the company, sir.
Okay, so this 20 crore per acre is including the partnership share, or how to see this number?
No, this is the money we have spent, sir. This is the money Anant Raj has spent for the land average cost to us. Partner का जो share है वो अलग है, sir. इसमें counted है.
Development potential क्या होगा for this one?
So for the entire 20 acres, we will be using majorly for the group housing, and some component will go into plotted, which is part of the township. But looking at the current FSI now, we'll about 3 million square foot of the level area from the entire 20 acres.
This is subject to getting. Sir, we've got the land. We are in the pipeline to get the permissions. और अभी जो हमारे future launches हैं, जो इस साल के भी हैं, इसमें वो हमने count नहीं किया हुआ. This is for the next year.
Okay, and 3 million is the overall, our attributable share will be what number?
So this is at a project level.
I missed it. This will be for your component, 3 million square feet, your share?
So at a project level, it will be 3 plus, and we will be having more than 2 million square feet.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Otherwise, we will be marketing the entire thing. So only the share of that will go to the other partner. So typically 3 million will come to our balance sheet and will go as towards the share.
Sure. Thanks. That's all from my side.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next question is from the line of Raj Shah from Proinvestor. Please go ahead.
Sir, congratulations on excellent set of numbers. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sir, this 6 megawatts started contributing to the EBITDA as mentioned in the opening remarks. Can you please quantify that for the last quarter?
Sorry, Raji, can you repeat? आपकी आवाज थोड़ी सी blurred हो रही है, sir.
Sir, this 6 megawatt data center capacity has started contributing to the EBITDA as you said in the opening remarks. So can you please quantify that for the last quarter?
So that was about 8 crores. It is contributed.
It is in last quarter, so contributed already 8 crore.
Yes.
Sir. And sir, you just covered in the first question that 14 megawatt out of 63 megawatt will be of cloud by FY26. So may we know the difference in EBITDA potential between them, the colo and the cloud-based, sir?
So the basic difference when you come into the cloud business, one is talking like Mr. Ashim just explained to. I'm sure you've been listening to the whole call. Like Mr. Ashim saying, just explained that as of now, we are just giving it as a service. Infrastructure as a service. So here, the total top line one is able to achieve in terms of megawatts per year is close to about 150 crores.
Okay, so like cloud enabled 150 crores for one megawatt.
Though whatever additional services, once we provide them, we talk about them. Hopefully in the next call we will be talking about that as well. But as of now, when we only talk about infrastructure as a service, we are talking about a billing amount of 150 crores per year.
Okay. And sir, one request, sir, going forward we will have data center revenue as the major contributor. So can we have revenue bifurcation in our investor presentation separately from real estate and data center, or in the quarterly results as a segment revenue?
Sir, as
this will have more clarity to us as shareholders.
Sorry, sir. See, real estate will continue the way it is going on. All the information is already on the website of the upcoming projects. So real estate, if we talk about this year, sir, we are going to be launching 1.8 million square feet. We are fully on track for that. So that is all on the decided dates. It will all happen. So real estate is going to contribute good amount of money for the next 1 or 2 years, and slowly data center will catch up. And eventually both the divisions are going to do very well. So Anant Raj Ltd will now have 2 full-fledged divisions: real estate division, which is the historical division of the company, the bread and butter of the company as of now, and plus the technology division, in which we will be data center, co-location infrastructure and cloud. We'll have both. So slowly, 63 next year, 25% of 63 will be towards cloud, sir, and the balance will be co-location. See, co-location is something which we understand very well now, sir, and the product which we have delivered is one of the best products which anywhere in the world one can do, and that is what has got appreciated and opened up the window of clouds also for us. And while we were dealing with our clients, they said that why don't you give this infrastructure also as a service, and that's how we ventured out into this.
So my request was just, sir, that if we can have the revenue contribution separately in the investor presentation, so that we should not disturb you in the conference call. That's why, sir.
Sir, we have shared with you the per megawatt thing, and the company cannot give future numbers like this. I think.
No, sir. No, sir. Sir, this was for the concluded quarter. Just like that, we have now investor presentation. My first question was to ask you the revenue what was the revenue contribution last quarter. If it have been reflected in the presentation, this question was not there with you. The concluded quarter. What was the revenue contribution for the data center? That is only, sir, my request.
Point as well taken. What you are requesting is to split the real estate and
yes,
data revenue.
Yes, sir. Because the data center would be the major contributor going forward, sir.
Sir, both the revenues are going to be substantial, and we'll be breaking them up, sir. No problem. We'll do that, sir. Definitely.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. And if you allow me to ask one more question, then sir, it will be helpful.
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah. Sir, what is the planned timeline we have for 100-acre land in Delhi NCR for future residential and warehousing with revenue opportunity and...
Sir, Delhi total land which we have is 101 acres, which, as per the present master plan is eligible for all categories. It is eligible for residential, it is for hotels, service apartments, commercial, retail, and warehousing. But sir, Delhi is one plan which we as of now hold, and we want to actually wait. As you know, Delhi is expecting a new master plan, sir, and it is public knowledge. It is the draft master plan is already available on Janata Book Depot. It's a book anybody can buy. It is yet to be notified. So let us see when it is notified. And as of now, sir, we have enough work vis-a-vis 63A Gurgaon and the data center and now the cloud. So the focus for the next 4 years is very clear in the company. We will focus on 63A because we feel that there is a huge top line vis-a-vis real estate that the company can unlock there. And data center, of course, we all, this is a sunrise industry in the country, and Anant Raj being one of the first movers in this. We started work in data center in the year 2019, sir. We got our certifications from international bodies. We today have all those things in place. And the product which we have delivered is easily comparable to one of the best products anywhere in the world. So, Abhi, for the next 4 years, this is our focus, sir. Delhi, we fully own 101 acres, completely, no dispute whatsoever, 100% in possession of the company. The draft master plan, we want to wait for it to get notified, sir. And that is when we start Delhi.
Yeah, thank you. Very helpful, sir. And I wish you all the best and happy Diwali. And once again, congratulations on the great set of numbers. And I wish the Anant Raj should get greater heights in future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Really appreciate your good wishes. Thank you. Same to you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Before we take the next question, we would like to remind participants that you may press star and 1 to ask questions. The next question is from the line of Ruchita from iWealth. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Good evening and congratulations on a good set of numbers.
Thank you, Ruchita. Good evening.
Sorry if I'm repeating the question again. So my question was mainly on the cloud business. So we are talking about 14 megawatts, right? Which will be going ahead. So this is expected by which quarter? And what is the EBITDA per megawatt that we are expecting for this?
Ruchika, like we just said, total the company will, once we achieve 63, which is in the year March 26, okay? In that 14 will be cloud. And as we ramp up, as of now we have 0.5 which is working. And by the end of this financial year, we feel we will have at least 4 in this category of the cloud category. And here, like we just said, that the investment is about, actually, this is maybe not the right term, but for all of us to understand, is that when we talk about megawatts, we spend about 100 megawatts to give cloud as an infrastructure service. We spend about 100 crores per megawatt. And in this 100 crores, we bill about 150. Number one, the expense, because when you do co-location, electricity and all are pass-throughs. Here you have to pay for all that. So we are talking about a running cost of about 2 crores per month, which is 24 crores. So your EBITDA is about 124. 126, sorry. So 150 minus 24 is your EBITDA in this situation.
Okay, understood. Very clear. And if we can just quantify this quarter for the co-location business, what is the kind of profit that we did, the EBITDA?
In this quarter, we have done 8 crore rupees and the revenue operational expenses is around 18%. So it is around 82%.
Okay, the margin is 82%. And last quarter, what was the revenue for the same?
Same 8 crore rupees.
8 crore rupees. Okay, understood. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ruchika.
Thank you, ma'am. The next question is from the line of Prateek Singh from DAM Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi sir, thanks for the opportunity and congrats for a very good set of numbers. बस बढ़िया sir, आप बताओ.
Good sir. Yes sir.
Great sir. Sir, so just to get this clarity here, you said that around 100 crores per megawatt of capex per megawatt in cloud. This 100 crores is on top of the co-location capex, right? Which is around 25 to 30 crores for us.
हाँ जी सर, यस, कोलोकेशन का सर 26 है एंड एडिशनल 100 है सर.
Got it, sir. तो इसमें सर मेनली केपेक्स वुड बी आप दी सर्वर्स राइट, जो आप वहाँ लगाते होगे.
Kashan ji is right here. He'll just explain to you इसमें क्या क्या आता है. Kashan ji.
Yes, so this cost is mainly because, for your servers, your other hardware like your switches, firewalls, and also the software cost and the license cost, sir, that comes in.
Understood, sir. So would we be paying any on an operational basis? Would we be paying any kind of fee to Orange, or how is this partnership like in terms of economics of this deal?
It is based on the revenue. There is a fixed amount, and then it is based on the revenue the company generates.
But sir, Orange is only entitled to the technical fees because sir, we actually are going to be owning all the equipment, sir. इसमें क्या है, we are buying everything from them and they are going to be running it technically. So उनको उसकी सिर्फ technical fees जाएगी सर, जो actually pass through होता है.
Okay, understood, sir. And so when we talk about these servers, I understand that their life in terms of depreciation is only 3 to 4 years. Is that correct? That how quickly we need to depreciate them and when we make our model?
Normal life would be 5 years. They can go beyond also, but normal life of a server is 5 years. And then, you know, with the technology changes and all, they can always be upgraded as and when required.
Understood, sir. And sir, you said that as of now, with the 0.5 megawatt, you did 50% of it was private and 50% was government. So do you want to maintain the same kind of a share when you go to 14 megawatt, or do you think government would be more in that? And are the economics different for private versus government?
Sir, economics more or less are the same, and now we feel that we are getting good demand from both sides, sir. So abhi to, sir, we are not able to fulfill the demand which we have. So this choice, abhi to, whoever is coming, sir, we are providing, and in fact we are getting more demand. So as we go forward, sir, with 14, we do not see an issue at all of choosing as to who to give or who not to give. Abhi to jo aa raha hai, we are giving, and there is enough demand, sir. So it is actually first come first, sir. Who comes in first, we give him first, sir.
Understood. And maybe I missed this comment. What was the status about group hosting tool, sir? When are we looking to launch it?
Fully on track, sir. January में कर देंगे.
January. Okay. Understood, sir. Thank you, sir, and thanks.
There was an election, so there was a code of conduct. So that is all done now. So Haryana, as you know, went in for elections. It's all done. So now things are back on track. So we will do it in January, sir.
Okay. Understood. Great, sir. Great. Thanks a lot for taking your time to answer my questions.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next question is from the line of Hardik Gandhi from HPMG Shares and Securities Private Limited. Please go ahead.
Hello, am I audible?
Namaskar, Hardik ji.
Yes, sir.
Namaskar. Congratulations on a good set of numbers, sir. Sir, I just wanted to know, first thing is that what would be the rental income which is there in the last quarter?
So
from the properties, not the data centers, just the property.
Not the data center. Other than the data center, 12.5 crores. So about 12.5 crores.
12.5 crores. And going forward, I do understand that although we are looking to expand into data center and we are going to sell properties, but are we going to also have a significant number of properties just for rental so that there's a perpetuity rental income coming in?
Definitely, Hardik ji. We see, as you know, 2 years from now, the company actually did some commercial deals also. But as per the basic policy of the company, we are always very happy leasing out commercial, sir. And touch wood, now with the finances all back in place and looking good, we are back to our old policy wherein we will develop commercial and only lease it out. So you will see decent increase. Although as of now, the first focus of the company is data centers and cloud, but simultaneously we are working on some commercial buildings, and these commercial buildings now will be purely focused on leasing out, sir.
Understood. And what kind of revenue are we looking at just from leasing going forward? I know it's difficult to, but any ballpark number would suffice because those that
coming 2 years, the commercial revenue will at least, all those future numbers we should not be giving like this, but the revenues from here will at least go all close to 2.5 to 3 times.
Understood. And what are the current numbers, if I may ask?
We just told you, sir, 12.5.
Okay, so I thought it was just for the quarter, or is it the annual?
No, quarter, sir. For the quarter only.
Okay, for the quarter, right? So it's annually it's roughly
at least जो
50
pipeline में projects डाल दिए हैं आने say coming 2 years from now, we should comfortably triple this.
Understood. Yeah, that's it from my side. All the best to you guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The next question is from the line of Rashid Parekh from Excel Securities. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hello.
Namaskar, Rashid.
Hi. Just a quick question. How soon are we looking at this raise of 2,000 crores, the QIP?
So we've taken the enabling resolution, and as you know, the process will be done, the EGM will be held, and all those things, subject to once approved by the board. And so we are, let's see when we go to the market. As of now, we are comfortable on cash, sir. The company is sitting on decent amount of cash, so no work is going to stop. So we will see as and when we, because this money is purely for data centers, and now we are in the process of placing more orders for which the earnest money we can deposit from our own sources. So as and when we do that, we will go in for the raise, sir.
Sure, that's it from me. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next question is from the line of Shri Gopal Bajaj from Stocking Advisory Services Private Limited. Please go ahead.
So this is regarding a court matter which was October 26 को एक article आया था which said Kurgam court has halted 12-acre residential project. Is it true?
That article we have written to the newspaper also. It is getting rectified, sir. Sir, it was a falsely reported news. The total land involved in that article is only 1,000 square yards, sir. And that also, sir, you have asked, so we would, thanks for asking, sir, we would actually like to clarify this. The total 1,000 square yards, वो भी सर इसमें क्या होता है, एक तकसीम होती है जो हमारे लैंड में करी जाती है. So this person, actually the takseem is done in front of the government authorities. And this person, actually the takseem was done, our license was granted. No license of the company has been cancelled, sir. You can take that on record, sir. No license whatsoever has been cancelled. Only 1,000 square yards has been said that the company should not create any third party right, which the company as it is not going to do, sir.
Okay.
That's it, sir. No license of whatsoever, the 12 acres has been cancelled. एक तो सर उसमें सेक्टर 65 लिखा है, 65 में कंपनी की कोई जमीन ही नहीं है, नंबर 1. और इस ऑर्डर में सिर्फ 1000 गज जमीन को फिलहाल थर्ड पार्टी राइट क्रिएट करने से मना किया गया है. दैट्स इट, सर. नथिंग एल्स.
Sir, you said 2,100 crores that you are raising for QIP. Out of this, all goes to data center for 35 megawatt, right?
सर 35 एंड सो ऑन, सर. वैसे तो 35 में कंज्यूम हो जाएगा, पर फिर इंटरनल अक्रूवल इतने आ जाएंगे कि जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी पैसे की, सर. यस सर.
35 with 14 megawatt.
सर 35 में 14 तो क्लाउड आ जाएगा ना सर.
Cloud. So 1,400 crores for that and 700 crores for the rest 21 megawatt.
Exactly, sir. Exactly.
Okay, right. Thank you, sir. I'll come back and let you.
Sir, touch wood, God willing, sir, once you are done this, आप ये देखो जो आपके 307 से प्रोजेक्शन से वो आप 64 से पूरे कर लोगे, सर.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll come back in the queue, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Before we take the next question, we would like to remind participants that you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Jeevan Garg. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Am I audible? नमस्कार सर, ऑडिएबल है सर जी. सर ये बताएं सर, जैसे गोदरेज या और भी जो रियल एस्टेट के प्लेयर हैं वो अगर डाटा सेंटर में आना चाहें तो क्या हमारी यूएसपी है जो उनको आने में टाइम लगेगा प्लीज?
तो देखिए सर, फ्री कंट्री है सर, एनीबडी कैन कम इन टू एनी बिजनेस, नंबर वन. बट सर ये है कि डेटा सेंटर्स के लिए स्पेशल स्ट्रेंथ के साथ बिल्डिंग्स बनती हैं सर, ठीक है ना. एंड लाइक वी मेंशन कि अनंत राज ने ये काम 2019 में शुरू कर दिया था. सो अगर आज कोई भी शुरू करेगा सर, उन लोगों को उतना समय तो ज़रूर लगेगा वहाँ तक पहुँचने में जहाँ हम लोग हैं सर.
Okay. So you mean to say if any new entrant comes, so it takes around 3 to 5 years to come into the profits. Am I right?
इजीली सर. कोई लैंड आइडेंटिफाई करेगा, उसमें फिर अप्रूवल्स लेगा, बिल्डिंग्स बनाएगा. और ये डेटा सेंटर की बिल्डिंग्स आर in a very different strength category compared to other buildings, sir. And this is something that Anant Raj, which we strengthened, we did everything. So which in every building is not possible. तो ज़्यादातर लोग इसमें वही आने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं जो ब्रांड न्यू बना रहे हैं. तो उनको जो भी टाइम उसमें लगेगा, जिसमें 3 से 4 साल का समय तो मिनिमम लगेगा, मे बी मोर.
Any entry barrier सर, जैसे लाइक गवर्नमेंट के तरफ से कोई ऐसा लाइसेंसिंग है जो कि एंट्री बैरियर हो सकते हैं?
Fortunately sir, India, touch wood, last decade India has seen a lot of freedom in terms of working. इंडिया की रैंकिंग आपने देखा ही है कितनी ऊपर हो गई है. तो ऐसा कोई एंट्री बैरियर गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से नहीं है. बट येस सर, दीज आर टेक्निकल थिंग्स एंड दीज टेक्निकल थिंग्स यू कैन ओनली अंडरस्टैंड व्हेन यू डू देम सर. आज अनंत राज में भी जो 19 में हमने शुरू किया था और जो आज हम इस चीज़ को मास्टर कर गए हैं, एक तो द प्रोडक्ट विच वी हैव डिलीवर्ड इज क्वालिटी वाइज easily comparable to anywhere in the world. So ये चीज़ें बहुत मैटर करती हैं सर. और आप हमारी वेबसाइट क्लाउड की अलग से देखो, उसमें we have mentioned all the partners who we have with us. So these things are something which cannot happen overnight. So it will take, I'm not saying somebody else cannot do it, but कोई भी और करेगा तो उसमें समय बहुत लगेगा सर उनको. और ये है जो अनंत राज के पास आज है कि आज we are amongst a few people who have all these categories with us.
Sir, any listed player competitor of ours whom we can compare our things with that?
Sir, ऐसे one should, sir, we have given our product, we are completely sold out of what we have delivered, and we are we see a very good demand of what we are going to be delivering in future also. So we are comfortable sir with what we are doing. So ऐसे sir, to take somebody else's name is not proper in the conference call like this. But we are good sir. We are, as of now, जो हमने product deliver किया, it is completely done, and whatever we have in the pipeline, we have enough demand for it sir. In fact, more than enough.
Okay, thank you very much and great to set of numbers. Thank you sir. All the way.
Thank you.
Thank you sir. The next question is from the line of Prateek Singh from DAM Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Thanks for the opportunity again. So just to get to this clarity, so when we say that we recognize the revenue of 8 crores for data centers this quarter, the same was there last quarter, on a 6 megawatt run rate, this number should be higher, right? Does it mean that we are accruing the rest of the revenues?
The second one has just got handed over to the various clients. The second one has just got handed over. So अब इस quarter में you will see that increase coming in, sir.
Okay. Understood. So as of now, there are no accrued revenues.
Prateek ji, क्या होता है ना, when you do cloud, your revenue starts from day one. But when you do co-location, there is a lead time, sir, which is like handing over, taking over type situation. So इस quarter से वो पूरा run करेगा, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next question is from the line of Prakash Sandlia from an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Sir, very good evening. Thanks, sir, for giving me the opportunity, sir. First of all, I want to congratulate to posting on superlative Q2 results, sir. My question regarding cloud service adoption, sir.
Ji, sir.
As I have gone through the presentation, sir, cloud service as an infrastructure, as a service operationalized, sir, working on scaling to platform as a service and plan to expand the software as a in future, sir. Can you give me the in which year we are can do this plan, sir?
ये आशिम जी आपको करेंगे सर प्लीज. So
infrastructure as a service is already operational. In fact, we've already started work on going to the next phase. So it is on the drawing board right now because जब cloud upgrade करते हैं ऐसे it can actually go to any limit. It is infinite. So you just have to keep on adding more and more services. And the other thing that we want to add here is so that this actually complements the co-location business also, because many of the co-location customers would be using some of our cloud services that we'll be offering. So both the businesses, both of these will actually complement each other also. And platform as a service here, we've already started work on it, sir. So once we complete our study and are able to finalize our roadmap, then we'll be going ahead with those also.
Thank you very much, sir. This was only the question, and best of luck for the future, sir.
Thank you,
and happy Diwali.
Thank you, sir. That was the last question for today. I now hand the conference over to the management for closing comments.
We would like to thank everyone for taking out the time, especially in the festival time. And we assure you that the company in the past 3 years has, done growth quarter on quarter. We are very confident that we will continue this for the coming quarters as well. And data center and real estate is something which the company was always doing. The new thing which the company has added to its portfolio is the cloud services, and we are very robust on this. And the product which we have delivered is easily comparable to any product in the world in terms of quality. So we assure you that the company will continue the growth process, and we thank all of you for supporting the company always and giving your good wishes. Thank you once again, and a very happy Diwali to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Happy Diwali.
On behalf of MK Global Financial Services, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.